Hey guys, just a quick chatty video today of me reflecting on the past week, how it's been. I thought it would be nice to have this type of videos up on a more regular basis so I can keep in touch with you more often and have the opportunity myself to reflect back on the events of the last week. What has been good, what has been not so good, think what I can make better next week. And it's been a great week, by the way. Today is Monday. And I meant to film this video yesterday on Sunday and upload it on Sunday, but I didn't get to do it. So I decided to do it today. My class has just ended and I'm on my way back home. But I know when I get back home, I wouldn't be able to film. So mainly two things last week stand out. After last week, I realized that having a study buddy actually really helps. I always thought in the past that I'm a type of student who studies best when I'm by myself, without anybody else, and I still think that it's true, but it will be fair to say that after past 2 weeks I realized the real value of studying with somebody. I have listened to many podcasts and many of my favorite YouTubers saying that having a study partner is actually a really good thing, but I couldn't say that this was the case for me until this time. But since my linear algebra course has started 2 weeks ago, I met two other people from my class who I knew from my previous physics classes. And the good thing about that we are about the same age, about the same level of confidence in math and skill in math. And we decided to form a study group together, and we do study every day after class for 2.5 hours after our lecture ends in the morning. Just basically think out loud. The first week or so was learning curve on actually studying together, because it's something new to me and to the other guys too. So we had to figure out what's the best way and strategy for studying together as a group. And we found that we give each other some distance and time to think about the problems, about the things we want to study in that particular study session, like each day. And then if there's a problem we encounter, we just will go through it together and kind of think out loud, try to define what we know, what we don't know. If we don't know something, then we will go back and try to define our knowledge gaps and make sure that we understand things. So it's great that this semester's schedule allows for like basically almost 2 to 3 hours per day of studying together as a group. That's just awesome, and it's a luxury that can probably be only during the summer semesters, and that despite the fact that the summer courses are usually more faster paced. Then we also started creating flashcards and share decks together and quiz each other on the things on the flashcards. Not every day, but maybe like twice a week or 3 times per week. And it has been a huge help as well, because we had quiz last week and I was pretty confident going into that quiz, and I didn't panic at all because I knew that I was quite prepared for that. Yeah, so I'm positive that having a study buddy really helps to advance in your studies. And as long as you use the time together wisely and don't really socialize on like topics not relating to studies, you still have to do it from time to time, otherwise it's no fun. But not like you have 3 hours, an hour and a half, you just talk on random things and then you study for a little bit. Yeah, so otherwise, like if we wouldn't have that study group together, I don't know if I would have enough discipline to study myself each day at least 2 hours per day, just that one course. And so having the group really helps to keep on track and stay accountable. So that's awesome. And then another cool thing to tell about the events of the last week is that I got my midterm back from my programming class, and I'm so happy and proud of myself that I was able to get 82.5% on the midterm in my programming class, and it's my first ever A on the midterm ever. And it makes me even more proud because that's the class that I failed when I took it last time 2 years ago, or almost a year and a half ago. So having an F on the previous midterm and then having an A this time around is really motivating. So I really hope I can keep going like this. So that's been a pretty good week. And now today is Monday, so next week has started. And I will report back on it on the weekend or maybe next Monday whenever I have time to film. I really hope I can film weekly updates throughout the whole semester and beyond, to keep in touch with you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.